Because we separate like ripples out of black shore.
Oh yeah. Who knows who that is? Who knows who that is? All right, I think I'm just about fully set up here. So let me see. Oh no, I got one more to do. So hopefully YouTube sends out these notifications and people are getting alerted and all of that good stuff. And also let me pull up the chat. All right, chat should be good. Ah, we got a few who know. A few in the know. And I kind of knew Rich would know who that was. Let's see who we got here. Jay Carly's here. Stacy's here. Ramon is here. 301 Rich is in the building. Melanie is here. Lamar was good. He said spiritual start. Oh, Jelani know who it is too. All right now. Come on, Jelani. Come on, man. And Damon's in the building. What's up, man? All right, cool. All right, Kari, what's up, young king? Hold on 1 second. Melanie, you should be good now. And also, what the hell is awful? Also, Jeffrey. Jeff, I'm not sure if you're on, but you should be good as well. All right, cool. Euro is looking interesting. Pound is looking like it's attempting to slow somewhat. Yeah, need to slow down a little bit. Aussie. Aussie actually looks like it's speeding up right now. Looks like it was slowing down, but it's starting to pick up a little bit of speed now. Same thing for the dollar yen. Same thing now for the euro. The euro is picking up some speed. All right, so just wanted to take a quick look at the markets, see what was going on. Excuse me. I don't know why this thing's giving me hiccups. Dunkin Donuts has a flavor called Irish cream. One pump, man. And they also have some kind of deal today. It's something that they do on Friday. When you get a drink, you can add a donut, and if the donut's free. So the young lady practically stuffed the donut in my face. It wasn't my fault. So I got a glazed donut. Tore that down. All right. So That's how my afternoon has been thus far. Didn't eat any food yet. All I had was that donut so far, and I have a little latte, a little iced latte with Irish cream in it. It's pretty good too. Oh, Jelana, you dibble and dabble with Radiohead? Okay. Yeah, like it's it's interesting how certain music is it's literally like a vibration that you tune into, and it's like you sit back and just absorb it. You can't judge the music in your head. You know how you listen to music and be like, oh, that's trash, or oh, that's great. It's like some music you just have to let it be and just listen. It's like just sit down and listen to this. Like some music is like that. It's almost like you absorbing the vibrations from the energy of the music, which is weird, but that's just I don't know. That's just me. I'm sorry. I know everybody's like, Mark is weird as hell. But that's like some music I interpret that way. It's like there's no judgment of it. Like just play it and listen. Lamar said I needed that spiritual start, getting closer to 5 figures a week. Not bragging, but just overexcited and trying to calm my nerves. So peeps, I hope you see this as encouragement that it can be done. Excellent, man. Excellent. Ah, look who's in the building. J. Carter, you must have spoke him up. Swave, what up, man? Yeah. I've been giving your music some love over here, man. J. Carly told me that you got some new joints. You know you gotta hit me with the newness. That motivation is hard. Yeah, I think y'all heard it the other day when I was playing it, right? When I played that song Motivation. Hard. Hard. Ramon said I'm still at 2 figures per week. Ramon is crazy. Melody, I'm at 0 figures per week. Y'all stop it. Y'all are training, so it's not even relevant yet, but it will be. Lamar said, "Thanks, guys. Hard work eventually takes over, so keep going for those still grinding." Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Jay Carly loved that music, man. Definitely, and it is fire. Yeah, I thought work was hard, and then I heard motivation. I was like, damn, he took it up a notch again. All right, shit, let's get it. Let's get it. Mo's in the building. What up, man? Yo, so good to see Mo back, man. he got the grand re-entrance. That was hard. That was hard, man. Mo, how's the family, man? How's everybody doing? You're being safe out here, I'm sure. Oh, I don't have this timer set. That's what I forgot. Let me set it right now before I forget. Right there, boom. All right, cool. Set. Where is it? What I do with it? Yeah, very good, Mo. Very good, man. Very good. Oh, so before I forget, title of this live, because I'm still waiting for someone to answer the question. I asked it, I guess maybe 2 days in a row. Nobody answered the question yet. To tell me of another home based business that's still running at 100% right now. I'm very curious to know what other businesses out there, home based or even regular business, but like whatever you got, is running right now at 100%. So, very interested in knowing that. So we've been getting crickets for like 2 days. Hmm. Wow. Jeffrey said unemployment running at 100%. It's rough, man. It's rough. I think too about a lot of people that don't save. It's so funny how like literally all the stuff that we talk about all the time. Like the reason that it's so comfortable to talk on certain things now is because we've been doing it the whole time. So it's like it's not new conversation or dialogue for us because we this is stuff we talk about all the time. Always talk about saving money, how people don't really save enough money at all. Um, some people don't save any money; they spend everything. You know, they use money for whatever they use it for. They don't put any money aside. We've been talking about paying yourself first. Remember, we had that dialogue. You know, just talking about saving before you pay bills. Like, just get into the habit of doing that, so that you just are always in perpetuity building up some type of reserve, like an emergency reserve, or whatever. But you just got money on the side. It's so crazy how some people they don't do that. They don't save, which is insane to me. That's insane. I mean, it's so many different conversations like that we've had that are more relevant now than ever with everything going on around us. Talking about looking into um, getting into some other form of skill set or business or side hustle or whatever while you're working and you're comfortable. Like that was another conversation that we've had. How people are, they get it like how people do. They get a job and they get comfortable. They feel good, oh man, I got this job and we can afford to do this. It's like they're immediately thinking about now what they can afford to spend money on because they have the job. And it's like that's really not the best way to have your thought process be when it comes to being on a job in the first place. Because like personally, I've never looked at a job as like, yeah, I got job security here. Even on a good job, I've never felt like that because I'm like, nah, like to me, I don't think that really any job is secure because there's something that can happen that could take, you know, the job that you have away from you or put you in a situation where you no longer have that job or that position or that income from that job. It's a lot that can happen. Let me see what this euro's doing too while I'm talking. Keep an eye on. All right, never mind. Still bursting. But yeah, like it's a lot that um you can be doing while you're working. Like people just be getting way too comfortable, and I think that people don't really give enough thought to the possibility that when you work for someone else, there's always the possibility of something happening to your job. There like there's no such thing as job security. That's a thing of the past. That's something that used to be the format and the blueprint that was used, where you would be on a job for 30, 40 years. You had a pension, your retirement was planned out, you know what I'm saying, ahead of time. By the time you retired, you had money there from your pension and you were able to retire and not have to work anymore. That's not the format no more. It's just not. Now it's so different, and it's like there's so many things that go on. It's like you're playing a chess game, but most people are only playing check. They brought checkers to the board. It's like you brought checkers to the chess game. This is chess. It's not checkers. And then you don't even know how to play checkers. So you suck at checkers and you don't know how to play chess at all. That's kind of what it's like. So it's like you better find out how to play, at least like find out how to play chess, and then work on understanding how to win at chess. But you don't even understand the game. And that's what is dangerous for millions and millions and millions of people. It's like it's bad. And then you begin to see when stuff happens. Like let something happen, then it's like, oh shit. Look at everything that happened as a result of just this one thing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So it's just always something, in my opinion, that you should be thinking about, especially when times are good. Like this is not a new conversation for us. This is not a new conversation for us. I literally been talking about this shit for like almost 3 years. Consistently. Talking about, during good times is when you should do shit to prepare for bad times. People be loving good times thinking it's always going to be good. And it's always going to be peaches and cream. It's not. It's not. It's just not. So it's like, look around, look and see like, well, how can I position myself so that I'm not really dependent on this? Like I have this and this is great and I appreciate it, but I don't want to actually be 100% dependent on this right here. And that's the mistake that millions of people make all the time. They actually put themselves in that position where they are. Like not you are 100% dependent on that right there. And you are keeping your fingers crossed that that's going to be and remain the be all end all for you until something happens. And then it's like, oh shit, like what just happened? What's going on? Now your whole situation is disrupted, and it's just a domino effect. Now it's affecting your family life. It's affecting your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I always just be giving out food for thought and just stuff to think about, because I think that people should just think more when times are good. It's like people, just like now, people are waiting for time, for it to shift back to what you're used to being able to do. And it's like when it goes back, then now what you're going to do when it goes back again? Are you going to reset and do the same thing that you did last time? Because look at how now you being in the position that you're in right now is as a result of choices that you made from before when times were good. Just something to think about, man. Just something to think about. What's up, Joey? Oh, personal trainers. That's a good one. Very nice. Very nice. He said they're doing video calls, workout videos. Nice. That's a good one, Joey. See, I actually want to hear real ones. Like I didn't even bring up the subject to talk about us. I brought up the subject to actually hear other stuff that people are doing that's actually still operating right now. Like what else are people actually doing out there to continue to generate income to the point where it's like, all right, well, I don't got to go on unemployment because, well, one, I don't have a job. I actually have a business and my business is still able to run. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually interested in knowing what is out there that's like that a person could be doing. Because now, like right now is the moment to see what actual businesses that you can run from home are actually still running right now. You can see now, like who's doing something right now that is still generating income for themselves in spite of what's going on right now. That's why I asked the question. So, for those who were wondering, it's like, why you keep asking the same question? That's why I'm asking. Rich says self-sufficiency, 100%. 100%, man. You already know. It's like, if we ain't doing that, what we doing? Torre, what's good, man? Yeah, definitely on point. Ooh, that's hard. I'm gonna read that in a minute, Walker. Damn. Rich said, we train to rinse and repeat. That goes for the conversation too. Yep. Walker said, buy your umbrella before the storm clouds form. Whoa. Vito, job security is a myth. A lot of people are learning a hard lesson. It is. And it's very, like, I'm very empathetic towards people, and I'm just always willing to, like, deal with how people are ignorant. What I'm getting at is, like, people just be ignorant. They'll say stupid stuff. They'll try to belittle what you're doing. They'll try to talk shit. And it's like I understand that you're only doing that just because of the fact that you don't know and you want to remain in the position of not knowing. So it's like you're ignorant because you don't know, but you're consciously making the decision to continue not to know. So it's like that's a choice that you're actually making to remain ignorant. And what it causes you to do is it causes you to do stupid stuff. Like you're talking about people that are actually doing things that are valuable for other people. And then you're talking about those people like they're doing something wrong, which it's like it doesn't even make any sense. But you're doing that because you are insecure about the fact that you're not doing anything. So it makes you feel better to put someone down that's actually providing actual value, because the proof is in the pudding. It's like, if what you do is valuable, people who's gonna fuck with you. That's just how it is, period. If what you're doing is not valuable, nobody cares. If what you're doing is valuable, people rock with you, right? Where we still going right now? We still going to the supermarket. Supermarket is valuable as shit. We still got to go to the gas station. It's valuable. So like if you think in terms of that, it's like, yeah, you're right. You got to provide value at all times. If you provide value at all times, it comes to you. So you don't have to go looking for anything. You don't got to try to coerce or convince somebody to come to the owners of a gas station. Don't got to go drive down the block. Hey, I got gas over. You need gas? No, you drive past, you see the gas station, you stop at the gas station and gas up. The owner of the gas station don't even go in the store. He's not even there. Whoever owns the individual gas station, you never see him. You don't even know who it is. He ain't ever there. But his service and his business is able to provide value at all times because he's providing something essential that you need. So that's the perspective that you have to have when you think as an entrepreneur and as a business owner. That's why trading, there's no comparison to. That's why you can't compare nothing else to this. Like, so anyway. I'm trying not to talk about trading. I'm actually trying to talk about other stuff. But at least that's one. That's a good one that Joey mentioned. He said personal trainers. That's cool, because that's a skill too. Yep, that's a skill set, definitely. Walker said, and we ain't going back to normal anytime soon. Nope. Melanie said, very true, Vito. Right, yeah, about the job security. Rich, that's not 100% operation, which was the actual question. Yeah. And I didn't want to say that, Rich, but you're right. All right, so let me rephrase the question. I think I saw Damon said truck dispatcher. Okay, truck dispatcher. Is a truck dispatcher the driver of the truck? Because trucking is definitely still rocking. I remember seeing on a truck one time, it said America's needs move by truck. And I had thought about that. I was like, yo, that's true. Truck is how everything get everywhere. Supermarket, a truck comes there to deliver all of the groceries that it's going to be in the store. So that's right. Swave said YouTube is killing it. YouTube is doing pretty good. What's interesting about YouTube right now is that the model that YouTube uses is advertising revenue. And then they also have the premium services, like you can pay for access to like movies. They sell movies too. Like if you want to watch an individual movie that's kind of newer, they sell it for like $2 or $3. Some of them is even like $8 or $9. You can buy the movie or whatever. So they have a lot of different ways to generate revenue, but the main one is advertising revenue. Now the reason that that's interesting is because YouTube is probably, I'll probably say at least 80% dependent on advertising. It's probably more than that. But they're dependent on advertisers to be willing to pay for advertising on the platform. Advertisers are businesses. So, what businesses are advertising on YouTube? You see what I'm saying? When you look at, like, when you go to any type of video and you look and see what ads are showing, the ads are showing lets you see what businesses are still running ads. So that right there can kind of give you an idea of the type of business right now that's still functioning, where they still have money to pay for advertising. Does that make sense? So that's how you can make the connection between the businesses that are still spending money on ads. You see what I'm saying? It's like right now, if a business can't afford nothing, they're not advertising on nothing. Like, unless you're able to actually sell whatever you're selling to someone digitally online, then you really can't do nothing. Like, if you got a brick and mortar business, you on pause right now. There's nothing that you really can do about that unless you can shift an element of your brick and mortar business to the internet somehow, some way, or through an app. Like, I know there's some places locally, like restaurants now, they're delivering, they'll bring your food to you or whatever. So that's like a digital, it's a digital conduit to their business. They're utilizing the app to be able to send you your food, but they're still selling food. You see what I'm saying? So they know that you can't come and sit down and eat. Just like a restaurant. If you own like right now, if you own the restaurant, either your restaurant is closed because can't nobody come there, or you still are making food and now you got to deliver the food. But if you didn't already have that in place, you have to put that in place in order for your business to still run as far as you selling food. You see what I'm saying? That's a big adjustment that you have to make. It's not like you had that in place already. Certain places had it already set up. A lot of local businesses already were doing Uber Eats and delivering and stuff like that. A lot of restaurants, though, not really. They might have takeout. So maybe takeout would be, I guess, the alternative to that for people willing to come out. But a lot of people ain't willing to go outside. Some people just are not leaving the house, period. They in the house. So they ordering out every day. So for those people that will not leave the house, you definitely got to have your business set up to be able to deliver to them, and they can do that through technology. So that's another one. That's another one. So it seems like anything with food is probably still, able to function at some level. But again, we still ain't at 100%. And that's what my question was. Just like Rich said. Lamar said, is selling cars profitable? I don't know if anybody's selling cars right now. They definitely ain't selling cars from the showroom. That's funny, Peleus. Get out the car, Mark. Why are you in the car all the time? Walker said farming and gardening, growing and selling your own foods could be a good business if you can keep the food growing throughout all seasons. Definitely. Definitely. Yep. Yep. Also, having transportation, because you got to be able to deliver if people are not willing to come there. But there's a lot of places that, like, there's a lot of farms people are willing to travel to. So I probably would say that that's probably still functioning. People they're gonna go to the farmers market. They're gonna go. They don't give a shit. They'll go. They'll put their mask on and go to the farmers market. Jay Carly said there's some type of dispatcher job that you can own your own business like a broker. Can't think of what it's called, but they got contracts to dispatch. Interesting. So like they dispatch for, oh, maybe they dispatch for like a transportation company, like that, you mean? Like cabs? They call those TLCs in New York. So I'm wondering if that's what you mean. Lamar said, yeah, trading gives lots of free time, so I wanted to do another business. So thought about cars, and they are fun. So Lamar, you thought about selling cars? Or you mean owning a dealership? Moolah said, gaming on Twitch. They make good money. Game is still rocking, huh? Game is still rocking, huh? Game is definitely still rocking. Because people gonna buy them games, man. Yo, people are gonna buy them games. And I'm not sure how the model of gaming works. Like I'm not sure how you actually get paid to play. I'm not informed about it. But I am curious. Because I know some people making a lot of money from gaming. I know that some people make money from having a gaming channel, like on YouTube, and they generate money from the advertising revenue for their channel. So naturally, the more subscribers and viewers that you have, the more money you make, because they're looking at you make videos of playing the game, right? So that's one way. But I'm not sure if that's the only way that they generate revenue. Yeah, give me a second. I'm looking at this euro. That euro was MRMH just now. I don't know if anybody recorded it, but I'm gonna check in the group and see if somebody did. But that 310 was MRMH on the euro dollar just now. Yep, that was euro MRMH. I'm gonna check something just now too. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a recording for it, but euro's speeding up again though. So I don't really like that, but hopefully it's just speed and it's not instability. Pound is slowing down also, and Aussie looks like it's attempting to slow down. Dollar yen attempting to slow down. Oh, Jeffrey might have it. I think Jeffrey has it. All right. Thank you, my man. There you go. All right. So it's in the group chat. Man, y'all on point, boy. See, come on, man. This is how we rock. This is how we rock, man. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is how, like, when we work collectively like this is how we never miss anything, because, depending on what market you're in, if somebody more than likely is around, somebody will be recording. So if you seeing what you think might be it, this is why I keep reiterating you want to get into the habit of recording. That way you'll have the actual video to refer to. You know what I'm saying? So we can all take a look. But y'all take a look at that euro. Y'all see what I'm talking about. That was MRMH right there. Jay Cardi, she said she gets groceries delivered, didn't even see the person today. They rang the bell because I requested to leave at the door. Then, of course, I had to wipe everything down. Yep. Yeah, matter of fact, when you buy the door, you take all of the stuff out the bags by the door and then leave the bags by the door. That's a good practice. Knowing you probably do that. Let me see what else. Swave said, get into used car sales, not showroom. As Mark said. Okay. Lamar said, babysitting must be booming with all kids at home. Can stay at home but not sure about pay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless somebody's leaving home, ain't nobody paying you now to watch their kids. Not if they in the house. Like if I'm here, what are you here for? Rich said, what separates TA from any job someone may come up with is that we're not dependent on demand and supply. Come on, Rich. Come on, Rich. See, our business is embedded into the system itself, man. That's why it's resistant to everything. You got to think about the nature of what we do. We're dealing with, first of all, we're dealing with currencies. Currencies are not going anywhere. Secondly, we're dealing with financial markets. Financial markets are not going anywhere. You're talking about the two things that have the economy running: money and financial markets. So in other words, money, access to credit, and access to capital. That's what everything is based on in our society. Money itself, access to credit, which is access to more money, even though it's debt based. But we don't even want to go there because the currency itself is debt based, but that's another story. But just the simple fact that we're embedded into the fiber of the system itself. That's why our business is resistant to everything. So NADEX is, my goodness. Yo, y'all gotta thank God that NADEX just has been forward thinking on so many levels. So many levels. when every time I think about it, I just be getting emotional because you don't understand how valuable it is to possess a skill set and then have the ability to execute the skill set and make money no matter what. Come on, man. Come on. This is one of them things that you can't appreciate it unless you are part of it. You know, that it's like that. And it's like, and if you're on the outside looking in, it's like you keep seeing us doing it. Like you keep seeing the same thing being done over and over again, and you still looking. You still looking, wondering, like, come on, man. Pele said YouTube is still making money too. Yeah, to the extent that online businesses still advertise on YouTube. Yes. So as long as you still have that, you know, a lot of businesses are still able to generate and be connected to logistics through the internet, right? But it is still connected to supply and demand, because even if you have an online business, let's say that you sell t-shirts. Right now, if your brand is a certain brand, people will still rock with your t-shirts. They're going to still buy if they want to buy, right? Your brand is what sells your product. So advertising is really just them spending money on constantly keeping you looking at the brand. What's the brand I'm thinking of? I cannot remember the name. It's one word. And they got like t-shirts and clothes Supreme. You know the Supreme brand, right? Supreme is an ill brand because they have brick and mortar stores, but they also do business online. So, I mean, just think about companies that have brick and mortar and online. Some of them are able to shift their entire business model online, depending on what you're selling. You can shift the entire operation to the internet without having stores because you've built the brand up. People are still going to buy the brand. They still going to, right now, Gucci, and I'm just using an arbitrary brand that everybody knows. Gucci right now can still sell all of their merchandise through the internet, even though the stores are closed. If you a Gucci head and you're a part of that community that's always rocking with Gucci, you might now be thinking, oh, Gucci, they actually selling stuff a little cheaper than they normally sell in the stores. Because if Gucci's smart, what they'll do is they'll make it available online and they'll be like, listen, we doing a COVID-19 discount. And this is how my brain thinks. So y'all gotta excuse me. I think like a business person. If they're smart, they'll do some shit like that. This the COVID-19 discount right here. 20% off for everything. 20%. What the Now you got to think about that. It's like, all right, let's weigh that. And I'm talking about how Gucci is thinking right now. And Gucci, if you steal my idea, I'm gonna know that you did it because I said it. So if y'all motherfuckers is listening there and y'all take this shit and do it, I'm gonna know that y'all was checking me out. But anyway, so say that they do that. They take everything and they be like, listen, online 20% off of everything, whatever. Everything. Anything you can buy in the store, online you buy it 20% off and free shipping. And they just do that. Boom. You know how many people right now would be buying Gucci? Right now. Not giving a shit. Gucci can make masks. Let Gucci make a mask. A mask like this that just has Gucci on it. You think that'll sell? Yeah, that shit is gonna sell. If they did that right now, it would sell today. I'm not saying that they are in position to do that, but if they were, like this is as a business, this is how you got to think because you have to deal with whatever situation comes your way. So I'm just saying, like, if this is something that they would to consider, it would work. Why? Because right now you can't sell out your stores. So people can't come to the store and get the whole experience in the store. But you've built your brand up. Everybody knows who Gucci is. Gucci heads is rocking with Gucci. Period. Yo, if they did that 20% off shit, see, and they got to mess around with their numbers because they got to look at, well, let's try to guesstimate how long this is going to last. We don't know how long this is going to last before we can reopen the store. And even after we reopen the store, are people going to come out right away? Are they going to be comfortable coming outside? How long is that going to take? They got to think about a lot of shit. Any business right now that's forward thinking like this is going to be able to put themselves in position for after this is over with. And yo, I just gave away mad games just now. That's crazy. I'm just thinking about that. I'm like, yo, if they was to do that shit, they would crush. Crush. Look at what Rich said. Get a Rich. Get a Rich. Yeah, Rich said if Gucci's watching, we want TA logos on some garments and hats for all TA students. Thanks. Oh man. All facts. Oh, Louis V. I figured they already did it. They got a mask. So I don't know why y'all threw that out there, Rich. I'm gonna take some of these and get our TA shit put on here, right? I'm gonna do that, right? Oh boy. You done did it now. We done talked ourselves into some shit. TA mask? Oh my gosh. All right. You know that's coming, J. Carly. She's like, give me my shit first. Oh man. I got you. That's an awesome idea though. And it's so funny because I'm just talking. Like I wasn't even thinking like that, but nah, we gonna do that shit. We gonna do that shit, Rich. Well, I gotta get Rich his first then. Cause he actually threw it out there, so. And Myron, I see he mentioned it too, so I got y'all. That's hot though. I like that. Yeah, see, like Dunkin did it. Yeah, I got a COVID-19. Well, it's not a COVID-19 donut, but you know, you understand what I'm saying. I got my free donut today. The COVID-19 discount. Yes. Oh, you know who I saw wearing this? You know who's wearing this? The is it the governor of California? Or it's somebody in Cali? One of the politicians, he had this on. I saw the interview yesterday. He was rocking it. I was like, oh shit, he got my mask on. I was like, he got my mask on. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they were saying they were talking. They already talking about the reoccurrence of it. Yep, exactly. So we'll be in position for the rerun. Yo, y'all are ill. Y'all are ill. Oh, Shahar mentioned something about credit, right? She said if you don't have the best credit now, it's the time to dispute and get your credit right. Too many opportunities out here. Good idea. Very good idea. Yeah. I'm wondering what they, like right now, they should do something with student loans now. And I mean the government, like, they should have some type of forgiveness program or because something like that is really way more valuable to people once this is over. You sending people a short-term stimulus really ain't shit. It's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. You forgiving some student loans though. That shit right there is really making an impact in people's lives for real. So I'm wondering why nobody's saying anything about the student loans. The student loans is what people need to get out of their way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the student loans, I don't think that you can dismiss that on bankruptcy or nothing. Like, there's no way to get rid of that. You got to pay it. Yep, you got to pay it. Yeah, they make ridiculous money. The interest charges on them loans is stupid. Stupid. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, stimulus is trash. Let's see something. This euro could be potentially setting up right here. Was that a burst? I think that was a speed burst, though. I don't like that. I can't tell if that was a speed burst. I think it was, though. All right, well, it's a DQ anyway, but yeah, so that bursting is still there. That's a no-no. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that bursting is a no-no right there. Um, yeah, them student loans is a trap, man. She said you either pay for student loans or you die. Shit, crazy. There are instances where they have student loan forgiveness, but most people don't qualify for it. I think it has something to do with maybe military. I thought it seemed like it's something with the military and something. It's something else. I forgot exactly what it was though. I forgot exactly what it was. There are certain things that they'll forgive loans for. Oh, for teachers, that's what it is, right? Okay. Paley said C19 gonna last longer than the stimulus. Rich, you serious? He said he just checked out Gucci. They have a 20% COVID discount code. You serious or you joking? Ramon said they could have forgave all them student loans by now, but they think 1,200 is gonna solve all this shit. They must be smoking something good in the Pentagon. Jay Carly said student loans prey on people because then they offer you the extra money. Rich says student loans are easy to clean up. Most students don't take the steps, rather call it a loss. Mm. Jay Carly, you only got 5,000 in student loans. That don't even count. It's some people that paid for a house and don't have the house to show for it. Like 6-figure student loan debt. Ridiculous. Shahara, this administration is garbage and they're cutting staff left and right, but people aren't paying attention. Mark G said it's hard to get approved for loan forgiveness. Oh, wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I'm bugging out because it's 20%. Like literally it just popped into my head. I didn't know that about Gucci. I don't know what nobody's doing. I just was talking. That's a crazy coincidence. That is a crazy coincidence, man. That's sick. Kyle said, I think stimulus gets taxed as earnings. I'm sure that it does. Because they ain't giving you nothing for free, first of all. Ramon said we're lost. I'm not sure what you were talking about. Ramon says it won't go away. They'll take it out of your taxes. The unsubsidized loans, you can negotiate it, but not the subsidized ones, right? Shahari, yeah, I got my loans down to around 6,000 and then went back to school for 2 semesters. Now I owe around 16,000. Yeah, Mark, Gucci definitely don't go on sale. So the fact that they're doing that, it lets you know that they think like smart business people. Cause I just thought about it. I'm like, that's what I would do. If I because it's a brand. Like you've built your brand already. Everybody know who Gucci is. So for you to do that, Nah, get out of here. Nah, Rich said no. Rich said that it is. Unless Rich is pranking me. So is it or is it not? Rich said it is. He said they got a 20% code online. So do they have that or they don't? Mark said he's playing me. What? Nah. Rich, does Gucci have a 20% code? Yes or no? Mark is like, nah. He's like, Gucci ain't giving shit away. Are you on the site now? Unless it's hidden. Act like you're gonna buy something. Like try to get to the payment page and see if they got any type of code. Because the reason I even said it is because I know that Gucci never goes on sale. That's why I suggested that. I was like, well, if they were to do that though, they would be able to kind of make up for the fact that their stores are not open right now. So that's why I was saying that. But yeah, maybe Rich was pulling my chain. Yeah, Torre said great minds think alike. Yeah, I mean if they did it, now I don't know. Mark is saying hell no. He's definitely playing. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get you, Rich. Well, put it like this: if he found it, he'll send it to me. You live by one of the only Gucci stores to ever have sales. On Maui, right? You live on Maui? Or is that Jeff? That's you, right? On Maui, okay. Oh, you're okay. You're living the same. All right, cool, nice. No doubt. Oh, did y'all mention that you had met up one time? Did y'all tell me that? Was that y'all? I'm trying to remember now. Yes. Yo. Oh shit. TA Trader Group Mary. Yo, you gotta do a video, man. I didn't know that. I vaguely remember that you had mentioned that one time. Yeah, he said he mentioned it like once before, right? Okay, who's the third person? Is you, Jeff, and who else? Yeah, they did mention. Okay, so I know I'm not bugging out. I remember that too. Yeah, we definitely need that vlog. Come on, y'all on beautiful Maui. Another Mark, and not as active as Jeff and I. Is it Mark Z? Yeah, Jeff just Mark just said that, Jeff. So Rich said that they do have a discount. He said it's off through a third party, but it's still 20% off. Yeah, is it his name starts his last name starts with a Z? I'm trying to think if that's the mark I'm thinking of. Is Gucci approved? Oh man. Yeah, 20 minutes, Walker. 20 minutes. I know we be getting sad when the market closed. Mark Mitchell's. He mad quiet then. Yeah, I do remember that name actually. Walker needs some signals, he said. Yo, this Irish cream is no joke, man. Oh, you really wanted to have a party tonight, huh? They're like, shit, we all home. Why not? We ain't have a party in like what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? About 2 weeks, right? Right, you definitely can't go nowhere. And Paley's is on it too. He said when the market ends, party starts. Yeah, man. Excuse me, I'm sorry. See what the GU looking like going into the close. That 440 on the GU, I mean that 340 on the GU, what did that look like? It looks like it had a little bit of movement towards the end maybe. But the GU did slow down, but I see that it still has some little bit of instability in it. Had a little burst? Okay. Oh, Jay Carly already logged out. She's gone. Today was, I mean, this week, I believe was good for observation. It was very good for observation. You know, like if you were watching the market, you got an opportunity to see how the market be tricking the shit out of people. People be getting beat up, I'm telling you. And when somebody don't have the patience to wait and they let that thirst get to them, and then they do something in the market that's stupid, they be like, why did I do that? Like, come on, man, because you ain't got no patience. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. And if the market is saying no still, it's no. That's how you know the market's a female. No means no. That's the market right there. Nope. No means no, bro. So let me ask you a question. Who is going to switch to the euro dollar? And see what y'all say to that. Who's switching to the euro? It's just a random question. Yeah, Paley's is right. He said people be trying to seduce the market. I like that answer, Rich. Oh shit. You and J. Carly, y'all are the same. Y'all are here like this. Oh shit. Wow. That's crazy. Yo, they just said a lot about their thought process and their mindset just now in that one statement. That's crazy. Man, yo, that's a big takeaway right there. That's a big takeaway for anybody paying attention. Shahari, you on that wave too? Akari, my man, he said King Ozzy over here. Nice. So Shahar and Walker be looking at everything. And it's not like I told you that's cool to do when you're comfortable doing it. Of course, you're going to stick to whatever your market is that you're trading. Hard. Rich said, because if you do, it's for the best reason that I can be sure of. Mm-hmm. Mark G said, honestly, I switched from Aussie after observing Euro for a week. After the market crash, Aussie been looking unfamiliar. So for now, I'm focused on the Euro. Could go back to Aussie at some point. Okay. Shahar, you don't even look at the yen at all? Yeah, I agree. Paley said, I know that they'll do good in marriage off of them comments. For better, for worse. Shahara, it's a no all the way around for me with the yen. I hear you. What's interesting, it's so funny that, like, what's funny to me is that I understand why why everybody says what they say at the time. Yet, I'm so conditioned to be how I am when it comes to observation that when I'm on it, if I observe any market, I'll just wait until what we're waiting to see comes, and then I'm there. Whenever it comes, whenever it shows up, I see it. Boom, and I see it, and it's like I have tunnel vision. I literally in my head am thinking the whole time that I don't care about anything else it does, and this right here is a nugget that will actually help everybody in general, because I know that, and this is why I brought it up. That's why I brought up the whole thing about pairs, and why I mentioned that, like, who's switching to the euro. Like, I just threw that out there because I know that you guys have been seeing me consistently identify the MRMHs, and they've pretty much been on the euro as of late. But that's only because it's my market that I trade, and I be observing because I'm on the charts waiting. So I've been giving less time and attention to the other markets. Now, what's interesting is that when I give more time to all the other markets, I spot MRMH all the time in various markets. Not to say that there have been MRMHs that people haven't seen, but I'm just saying, coincidentally, when I give more attention to all of them, I'll see it on all of them. It don't matter which one it is. I'll see it, and then you'll see me post it in the chat. So one of the things that I know will help all of you is to literally like have blinders on when it comes to everything that the market is doing that's not what you're waiting to see. So instead of looking at, like, let's say I'm in the pound. Let's say right now, all right, I'm going back to the pound right now. And now I start observing the pound. When I look at the pound, I don't care about anything that it's doing that's not stability to me. And not even not stability to me, but just not stability, period. I'll observe, keep watching, keep waiting, watch, wait, watch, wait, watch, wait. When it comes, I'll see it. It'll be right there. Boom. So now, because I've conditioned myself to be the way that I am when it comes to the process, it's easy for me to look at any market that way. It's like I don't pay as much attention to the stuff that everyone else has a tendency to see more of. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what Mark G just said about how he was seeing stuff in the Aussie that looked unfamiliar to him. Now I understand what he means, but what I do in my head is I immediately dismiss anything that I know is not what I'm waiting to see, and I put it all in the same category. I don't spend any time trying to dissect any of the stuff that's not relevant to MRMH and relevant to stability. Does that make sense? No matter which market it is and no matter what it's doing. Just like how you just initially when the market had that initial reaction to all of the shutdown stuff, right? When that was going on, it rocked all the markets, right? Remember that week? Remember that first week? Rocked it. That week, I didn't take a trade at all. I wasn't playing no games with that shit. And there's no games to play if the market is not giving it to us anyway. So it's not like I decided to do that because the markets got rocked. I do what I normally do. The markets got rocked, and the market never gave us what we were waiting for. Do you see the difference between those two things? So there's a difference between you saying, I'm not doing anything because the market is doing this, and you saying, I'm just doing what I do. It doesn't matter what the market does. If the market gives it up, I'm going to be right there to see it because I stay ready. Does that make sense? It's like a switch in your head. And this is how I'm able to always navigate no matter what market it is. So it's like anything I'm looking at, once it stabilizes, I see it. Period. I see it like immediately. And I want you guys to get more so into the habit of that. So that way you put less emphasis on the market that you're in and you put more emphasis on the process that you do. Right? You do that is going to be that much helpful. That much more helpful, excuse me. Yeah, that's what, yeah, exactly, Kyle. MRMH, regardless of the market. My thing is like, and I've been doing so, like, I've tried a bunch of different things to try to help people to not do it. And it has helped, but I'm always seeking to always help more. It's very difficult for people to be in the market that they're in and then see an MRMH posted on a different market for whatever reason. You don't mean to do it, but you're looking, you're like, damn, oh man, that's awesome, but it ain't my market. And it's like, it's not your market, but when you look at what it is that I'm showing you, just by the simple fact that we pointed this out, right? You see a video, it was MRMH, and you're like, wow. MRMH. What that's doing for you when you look at that is it's imprinting the way that the market was looking on you. So now it helps you to further move into an area where you're associating that look in the market with your market too. Does that make sense? So it's like you trying to navigate your market, but you're really more so wanting to nail down the process. Don't even think about your market. Think about the process all the time. Don't like it has nothing to do with the market that you're in. Oh man, the euro's giving it up. The pound ain't giving it up. The yen ain't giving it up. Don't stop saying that. Don't say that and don't think that. Just like get out of the habit of doing that. The only reason that you're seeing so many of the posts on the euro is because I'm looking at the euro more. You know, does that make sense? So I'm gonna see it more if I'm there. If I'm focusing more on that pair, I'm gonna see it. You're gonna see me post. On the flip side, if you're looking and observing and you're on the chart at a certain time, then you're there for that period of time. And when you step away to do whatever you do, it might have came during the time when you stepped away. And again, whereas if you have an observer like me, I might still be looking at that time when you left. I'll see it. Oh, market did give it up. It gave it up at this time. Like you saw that a number of times this week with the euro. When I was posting MRMHs, it was at different times. The one yesterday was like 1 or 2 in the morning. Right? What time was that? Either yesterday or the day before. Whatever day that was. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Are you up at 1 o'clock in the morning? And I'm just saying, like, this is how the market is. So as you elevate your ability to hone in on the process and disregard your opinion about if the market is giving it up or not, it's like don't even have an opinion. And I'm telling you, this is a nugget that's going to help y'all for real. Like this is really going to help to push your elevation up to another level for real. Don't have an opinion about what the market's doing. Stop caring. Don't even care. Sometimes I say, all right, yeah, that one was close. I even stopped saying that. I don't even want to entertain it unless it's where we need it to be and it's about to happen. That's what I want us to get into the habit of creating the chatter about. Let's talk when the market is actually stabilized. When it's stabilized, then the trade gonna unfold. That's gonna be the MRMH. If it's not stabilized, we don't really got nothing to talk about because we're looking at it and it ain't there. So all the analysis in the world and digging into what it didn't do and why, we know why. It just wasn't there. Nope, that's a next. Nope, there's speed burst. Nope, it had a weeble in it. Nope, nah, definitely too much speed. Nope, it was out of position. Nope. You see what I'm saying? So the more that you get into the habit of doing that, the easier it becomes for you to just accept when the market does give it up. And you stay ready though. You remain ready. That way you will just be around, and when it decides to give it up, if you're there, you ready. Because you're disregarding all of the other shit that it did when it wasn't ready. That's what I've conditioned myself to do. That's why it's so natural. It's second nature. Without even trying, no matter what the market is, if I'm looking, I'm just sitting there waiting. And you'll hear me talk through it. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I'm looking at this dollar yen right now. Looking at the market though. I'm not looking at if there's a trade. Then we talked about this yesterday in training. We're not looking for trades. We're looking for the market to stabilize. Period. The market is going to give you a reason why it's not stable. Whatever that reason is next. 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 Oh, it started to slow down. All right. Oh, it's kind of getting there a little bit. Oh, we might be getting there. That one looked kind of good, but nah, it was a little off at the end. Timing is off. Nope. Speed burst. Up. Market's speeding back up again. All right. We're going to wait for it to, settle back down again. You can do all of that in your head. When you start worrying about it, that's when you start to get like upset, and you become emotional because you're like, damn, man, I wish this GU would just like don't get into that zone where you're like, I wish this would do this. You don't gotta wish. When the market's ready, it will do what it do. There was, and I'm trying to think what week it was. It might have been last week. I had observed MRMH on the pound. When I observed it, somebody else in the group had a video and they said it. They was like, oh, that was the MRMH right there. And I was like, yes. I didn't have to say anything. Even though I saw it, I was there. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, all right, see, look at that. You got a video for it, and you saw it, and somebody else saw it. That's what's going to happen. More of that is going to take place. Because the more that you get into the zone where you stop caring about what the market is doing when it ain't giving it up, it's like nobody cares. It ain't giving up. So what? You'll have weeks where the euro is giving it up more than any other pair. You'll have weeks where the Aussie is giving it up more than any other pair. You'll have a week where the pound is giving it up more than everything. You're like, damn, the pound was rocking this week. And it's like, all right, well, they all rock whenever they want to. So just because one particular market had a better week than the other ones, coincidentally during that week, that's not a reason for you not to jump to that market. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you to get into your reason being, well, that right there, I like how the MRMH is set up on that pair. Nah, MRMH is on all of them when the market is ready. Even on the dollar yen, there was a week where dollar yen had like 3 MRMHs. But I think it's only 2 people. I think it's JT and one other person that even looked at the yen. So nobody else cared. Nobody cared. But I posted it. I was like, dollar yen, MRMH. The yen gave it up. The yen gave it up. So that just goes to show you that it's your ability to execute the process and to become solid with your execution of the process versus being concerned about what your market is not doing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you want it to do what it do, but until it does, it is what it is. It is what it is. So it's like just accept the whole idea that the market period does whatever it wants to do, and that applies to every market. You understand? So it's not like you have one market that's better than the other. If I switch to the dollar yen, I would see MRMH and have trades. Now, is that because of me, or is that because the market gives it up? Which one? If I switch to the yen, I'm gonna see MRMH and trades. Is that because of me, or is that because the market gives it up? It's like the same idea as if a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody there to hear it. Does it make a sound? Think about what I'm saying. Tree fell in the forest, but nobody heard that shit. But did it make a sound? What's the answer to that? It's the same idea as that. Same idea. Walker said, yeah, bugs and rabbits will hear it. Or yo, 100%. 100%. Rich said, all you need to know is it does give it up. That's it. Ramon said, the process is easy. Your patience is the one you got to work on. Facts. Facts. Patience for permission is just the start. Yes. Okay, so yeah, so the one last night was around 2 in the morning. See what I'm saying? Right. Ignore the currency and focus on what you currently see. And that's it. And just do that. Just do that. Walker said wasted chart time and overexposure is pretty much non-existent. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Jeff said perfecting the quick glance allows you to see the only things that matter in the process. Come on, man. Come on, man. T.A. Maui. Let's go. He said everything else next. At first it was very unfamiliar not using a chart. Now it's next level elevation. Come on, man. We're not playing. Like this is why I don't be entertaining nobody's bullshit. Cause I'm like, y'all are mad that you not on the level of skill and elevation that we on. This is a vibration that we on. And if you on the vibration, it's inevitable for you to elevate. You got to understand, if you stick around this long enough, you're going to elevate. You're going to elevate. Your skill is going to improve. You're going to keep getting better. You're going to eventually make your $100 deposit, and you are eventually going to put yourself in position. That's what's going to happen. How long it takes and when it happens does not matter. It's irrelevant. It's the fact that you put in the work to make it happen. And the work is simple as shit. It's 301 on repeat. And then you get all of this reinforcement of 301 through live stream, recap, watch party, group chat, live training every night. How can you fail? I was watching the T8 Nuggets playlist this morning. In between 301. It's 50 videos in there of just nuggets. Come on, man. How can you mess up? You can't. You mess up by not doing shit. That's how people are fucking up. You left. You done fucked up. Come on, man. I'm telling you. Telling you, man, shit. Moolah said, you see a lot of trades this week, Mark? Yes, I did. And not just in the euro either. Not just in the euro. Remember, when I focus on one market for my observation, I'll post less for the other ones. But you ever remember how I was consistently trying to keep up with all four? I was looking at everything. Every binary, boom, 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 boom. I'm doing a quick glance on 4 markets. So when MRMH would come, you would see me post it on whatever market it was. So I just, I fell back from doing that and just focused on mine. And this week alone, I think I did 5-0 or 6-0. This week, follow through trades. Follow through trade, not nothing else. Follow through trades after MRMH. Did that this week 6 times. And the contract size is irrelevant. Because that's the next question that everybody outside want to ask. Oh, well, how many contracts you at now, Mark? Don't worry about it. If you put in work, you can get to whatever contract size you want to get to. Put the work in. This shit is easy. Dealing with your knucklehead ass is the hard part. A lot of y'all is knuckleheads, hard-headed, and you don't want to become patient. Like, I don't understand. You just don't want to be patient. You would rather fuck off and fuck around and do stupid shit than to just learn how to become patient. Just be patient and just stick to one mark. Just pick one. Well, Mark, which market is the best for? They all the best. All of them. JT picked the yen. Nobody else likes the yen. Matter of fact, most people despise the yen. I can't stand the yen. And I understand why you're saying that, but that's what he picked. Does he see trades? Yep. Does he see MRMH? Yep. Just pick one. I don't care which one it is. Pick one and learn how to be patient and wait for your market to give it up. 301 on repeat is what teaches you the framework for what to look for and what to wait for. Come on, man. Like, what? This shit is so simple. And then you get just reinforcement all day, every day, everywhere. Everywhere you turn, we talking about everything that you need to be doing. Again, patience and discipline, guys. Good morning. Patience. What'd you eat? Discipline. Like, it's so repetitive that it annoys most people. Good. I want you to be annoyed by it. Because you're a knucklehead for not doing it. You should be annoyed by it. It's so repetitive. That shit get on my nerves. Good. That's exactly why you won't do it. It's because it gets on your nerves. You telling me that the thing I'm telling you is the reason why I win all the time gets on your nerves. What sense does that make? Oh, that gets on my nerves. Yeah, but that's why I'm winning. You want to win, or you just want to just be upset that I'm winning? Shit's crazy, man. Yep. Yeah, make sure you like the video. Ramon said it's a wonderful journey. Yes, it is. Rich said we train harder than heavyweight champions. Yes, we do. Ooh. Walker said waiting is the work. Come on, Walker. Walk with me. Shit. Y'all don't want the smoke from here, man. I'm telling you. Y'all don't want this smoke. Palea said, why is the quick glance so powerful? It's like Super Saiyan 3. Because it's reverse engineering of the process. Uh-oh. I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna just chill. They need cash now. Well, you better call JG Wentworth. Lamar said, yen is like a hen, moves too fast, so don't chase it. We don't chase nothing. Torre, TA is the way, man. Yep. Rich said, let it get in your nerves. Oh, shit. Whoa. Hold up. Wait. Did y'all catch that? Remember a second ago I said it keeps getting on your nerves? Rich just said, let it get in your nerves. Fuck, man. Come on, yo. Come on, man. Damn. I'm done. Shawnee said they don't want to hear about the pregnancy. They just want to see the baby. Yo, you're really trying to get rid of me, I see. Come on, man. Right. Ramon says, I see y'all Sunday. Riley, MRMH, amazing stuff. Wanna know, woke up because needed a drink in the middle of the night. Check the market. Beautiful things happen when less expected. Beautiful things happen when you stay ready, man. And Walker said, stop abusing the damn mic, dropping it all over the damn place. Ooh. Torre. That's mean. Everybody want to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Gee, Lord have mercy. Let us pray. Come on, man. Lamar said they don't want the virus but refuse to stay home. Wow. All right, y'all go with it for real now. Damn. Mike's supply business running at 100% thanks to TA. Shit. Riley said everyone wants to win a trade, but not everyone wants to wait for a winning trade. All right, see. All right. Y'all got one more. Y'all got one more time. Paley's discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Only other business working 1,000%. Yeah, the mics. Charles said, don't want to die because they won't acknowledge their lack of faith. The hardest thing to deal with in the market is you. Rich, wait, work, win. You don't understand how I like literally I'm fighting Jaws right now. You know what Jaws is? Dun, 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 dun. Look, J. Carly's so mad at you right now. She's like, yo, can y'all stop, please? So we can hear some damn music. Yeah, I'll come back on. Because I'm sure that we'll play some music that'll definitely shut the damn live off. Oh, man. Lamar said everyone wants the gold, but too tired to dig. Damn, y'all. Rich, TA not afraid to die because we too focused on the process. All right, y'all, I'm out. I'll be back later with the party. Yo, it's 16 of y'all that did not like this video. How dare you? It's 17 who did not like this video. Are you kidding? Really? I'm gonna wait until the lights get up. I'm gonna just look at you until the lights go up. I'm gonna give you the emoji. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Yo, I will see you guys on training. Or my party people. I'll come back on in a little while. All right, we'll listen to some music and all that. I'm out, y'all. Peace.